Hello, hello, and welcome to today's family program. I'm Dr. Albert Kitcher, and it's always a joy to be with you. What a beautiful day it is today for us to come together. As you know, we are talking about teamwork, and we will be continuing today. But first of all, let me welcome those who are here for the first time. And I would like to let you know that this program is built one on the other. So it would be good if you listen to the previous, programs, because today we are continuing. This will be the third part on teamwork. Also, for everyone, I would want you to take a minute, like this channel, invite someone to watch with you, and please help us spread the information about this program to other friends. We are so thankful for all your support at this time. Well, so we have looked at in the previous weeks the formation stage of a team. We have looked at the time of storming, when, we bringing stuff together to see how, things will go better, and then we will work effectively as a team. Today, we will be looking at the norming time, when things are coming to norm, because when you start with a group, like I said previously, people may come from different ends. And then when you get together as a group, then you need to find what will work. So there will be a give and take and, discussions here and there. But at this time, when you go through all the differences and see how best you could work towards the purpose for which you have become a team, then you can now find some kind of normalization. At this point in time, you would find out that members of the team will begin to accept the team. They now know maybe the strengths, the weaknesses, opportunities, threats, and few things, and they know in spite of whatever we may see that would be like a kind of red light, no, we can deal with it. And people get to know each other through communication and exchange of, ideas and good practices. So now the team is in a norming stage and things are sort of settling. I think now we can breathe in and breathe out and continue doing our work. Now, at this time, the members would accept the team. They would also be used to and adhere to the ground rules. Wherever there are no ground rules, people will do whatever they want or feel, appropriate. So when members get to know the ground rules, then it is also a great platform for progress and for productivity. They would also begin to understand what each and other's roles are. Once people understand their roles, they will know what is expected, of them, and then the priorities that comes with, those roles. Because if the team is working like a building project, you cannot start without having, first of all, the general plan, that plan being passed, and then laying a foundation, putting on pillars and putting walls around and so on and so forth. So there are certain things that comes in the beginning. There are certain things that, continues. So at this point in time, they know the ground rules and they understand what their roles are. And also the individuality of, fellow members becomes, bare. Everybody knows the kind of maybe character traits and a few sentiments, things that this person carries and has. So even when the team has to do something, maybe through conversations and communication, you would have known that besides the fact that this person, is good with the part of the job that he's doing, he's also good in organizing. He can sing. So when we have like a kind of party, we could have him, do a few songs and stuff like that. So people are getting to know each other and they know the individual, abilities, characteristics, and what each person has in or a bag. It is very, very important for us to understand. Most of the times when we come to join a team, we come maybe from other backgrounds and experiences. But the thing you have to look at if you are going to be a good team player is to find out the environment, what it's like, what is the vision, what is expected of you, so that you would fit yourself into where you belong. And sometimes we may have to adjust certain things in order to fit in. If you are a square peg and you came and found a round hole, you may either have to chip off some stuff in order to fit into that hole. And, when the group has come to the norming stage, people easily accept and have hope and trust that things can change for the better because we now team, we helping one another, and we all believe in the same sort of vision. So team members at this time will begin to cooperate. You will see that we complement one another. We work together. We share with one another. I mean, you go beyond just the level of the work, and maybe you know a few things about their hobbies, you know a few things about what kinds of friends they have outside the place, and it makes it, like more like a family. You see, a team should be like a family where everyone is connected, related, share common, values and goals. It is very important. So cooperating in a team is very, very paramount. It is expected for any team player to be cooperative. And I'm not saying you just have to take sides, but what it is that looking at the vision, looking at whatever project is laid before us, I must be ready to contribute what I can in order to make it work. And especially if you are in an environment where you are employed to take on certain tasks, once you know your rules, you know what is expected of you, you play according to the rules, and that is when you are always safe. It is very, very important. And at this point in time too, you would see that there will be natural feedbacks coming. If previously you would have to ask, okay, yeah, how did this go and how did that, but then now you will find out that there will be that kind of constructive feedback. Feedbacks that are coming will not be the ones that are just saying, this is difficult and we cannot do that and this person didn't do this and that and that. But people have accepted the company. People have accepted the team. So they see themselves as, first of all, solution to needs that are there. So instead of maybe coming to say something derogatory, they would begin to bring constructive stuff. Why don't we do this so that we can increase capacity? Why don't we do that so that the clientele will be, so happy with us? And when you have that kind of environment, you know that you are really in a good place. It is very, very important that we go through these stages. Like I said, there is the formation stage when we are forming what we're doing, getting people on board. Everybody jumps on. And there is a time then we are beginning to, find our feet and know where, we belong. It's very, very important. So please don't ever miss out on being a team player that is contributing positively to the development of the team. This is today's family program, and I'm Dr. Albert Kitcher, and it's always, a joy, like I say, to have you here. Well, for those who have joined in course of this program, I want you to know we are here to, first of all, help you make right decisions and share what we know with you so that in our relationships and working life, we would be productive and we can look at the things that we do and say we are happy. Today's family is here to assist you. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to write us, contact us, and we will be very happy to assist as much as we are able to. Also, we encourage everybody to share this link with other friends so they can also benefit from what is being said here. Well, the theme for today, which is part of a series, we are in the third series, is teamwork. And I said in the beginning that teamwork makes the dream work. I don't know what it is that you are looking forward to, but a team will help you to make more than you can by yourself. When looking for a team, remember, every member of the team could be from different places. So I've said in the time of formation, you are getting people coming together, defining what a team is and identifying, who can play what role. Then you come to the place where you are storming, at things. And at that time, collaboration is low. People don't know each other. So everybody is sort of like you come to a group for the first week. People are still trying to check, each other. So that is a stage where you need, a little bit of patience. People are diagnosing stuff. There could be little conflicts here and there, but then you move on from that place to where we call the norm, in which we have been speaking about today. And the time when things are coming to norm is when now everybody is willing and are familiar with the place, and they sort of caught the vision, and now they voluntarily, bring what they feel or think or know they can contribute, to make things go better. In this time, you are getting more constructive, feedbacks coming. You know the ground rules. You know the roles of each and every person on the team. And you know also the ability that each and every member, has. And at this point, the team will begin to cooperate and to go or give constructive feedback. Constructive feedback builds. If we give negative feedbacks, we are reducing stuff. I think whatever it is that you see that may not be working, or you will want to see a change happening, it will be good if you make recommendations after your criticism. Don't, as much as you can, don't criticize when you don't have a suggestion. Today's family is here to help you. I'm Dr. Albert Kitcher, and we look forward to seeing you again next week. We are going to continue right there. Thanks to our audience who requested that we do this series. I hope it's helping you and bringing to your memory the things that you need in order to succeed if you are to be a team player. This has been your favorite program, Today's Family. I'm Dr. Albert Kitcher. Until we see you again in a week's time, I wish you the best. I ask that your family, gets on board with you and that you will be a great team. Till we see you again next week. Bye-bye. Take care.